I have a love for sports that most people just don't have. There's a sign above my game room door that says, "We interrupt this marriage for football season." I married my wife because she said she was a football fan and we stayed up all night long playing football video games and talking about our favorite teams. I'm a Ravens fan, she's a Patriots fan. I love all sports, but football is definitely my passion. I feel the perspective that I bring when I'm talking about sports is better than what most reporters are talking about nowadays. My dream is to eventually become a broadcast journalist. For now, though, I got my own sports website where I create original sports content. My name is Jermaine Lockett, and I am the CEO of Couch Writer Report, LLC. I will share with you my journey today and how I came to create CouchWriterReport.net. I also will share with you my dream for Couch Writer Report and for me as a media communication specialist. Once upon a time, my friend and I, Damone, we were by the water cooler talking at work. And he could see the passion in my words. He could see how in depth I went when it came to looking up stats or talking about stats or different positions and looking at more than just where the ball was, seeing everything else around it, seeing it all come together and being able to speak to it on a level that really drew him in. And he stopped me in the middle of our conversation to say, "Hey man, you thought about doing this professionally or starting your own show or having a blog?" Damone's words in 2010 are what started me on my journey to where I am now. It may have been what brought me to Full Sail. I began working for Rant Sports in 2013 and 2014, producing over 90 articles for them. It may have been a little bit more, actually. But I felt my talents were being abused and underpaid. This motivated me to start my own company in 2014. I was tired of hearing the same old sports talk on ESPN and other stations. My goals were to push sports content, original sports content, that will keep the viewers engaged and entertained. I want fans to look at my page and find original content when looking at sports about their team. I'm not about news. I'm about perspective. If you want breaking news, go turn on the television. It's on all day long. However, if you want creative sports views on that news or something that may not be news but interest you about your team, come to my site. My target audience is people who love sports but hate repeated headlines that clog up media feeds. Nobody wants to hear about Johnny Manziel 24 times a day because they can repeat it on the hour every hour. I not only want to produce content that's original, I have a team willing to build that empire with me. I got a team of 12 writers, and we write on everything from WWE, NFL, fantasy football, NBA, MLB, and soccer. Throw a little NASCAR in there here and there. But the primary focus is normally football. I try to focus on NFL. My team and I believe that we can give the world another view on sports, the view of the fan. Couch Writer Report was built on the idea of creating something for fans that wasn't the everyday sports news. My competitive advantage, it comes from the tools I gained in school, along with a few other tools that I've gained along the way in project management classes, with the Air Force, along with some mentoring from my supervisor and friend, Willie Fletcher. I have experience in leadership, the latest editing programs. I have networking skills, some technology that I am up to date with thanks to Mr. Fletcher and thanks to Full Sail, and I have a desire to learn more. I have the ability to lead, but in order to lead, you have to be a humble, loyal servant to those who you lead. You're more of a servant in a leadership role, and I understand that, and I think that is a strength that I have. My aspirations, I plan to be a broadcast journalist. I want to push my content to a level comparable to Bleacher Report with the website. And also, when I retire, I want to start as an intern and work my way up through a news or sports company and then hopefully be brought on eventually as a heavy hitter broadcaster on radio or on television. And I want to change the way people view sports forever. I refuse to let my visions die because I'm almost a graduate. And there's so many people that are looking forward to seeing me achieve my dream. They believe in me. They believe that I can make it all the way up that chain. They believe that they'll eventually see me on their television someday. So I'm excited about that. My selling point is my slogan. I'm a sports communicator. I deliver original sports content to a level comparable to the other networks out there. And I want to be able to deliver it all across the web via social media. When people hear the words original sports perspective, I want them to immediately think Jermaine Lockett or Couch Rider Report. I place this slogan on my podcast as well as on my front page of my website, couchriderreport.net. Here you'll find articles, podcasts, videos. I mean, you name it, it's there from my team and I. I'm nowhere near where I want to be right now as far as having my company where it should be or achieving my goals as being a broadcast journalist. But with classes like these and people still pushing me to grow, I'll find a way to achieve that dream. I am Jermaine Lockett, and I am a sports communicator.